Hello, 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 hello. So, tonight's episode of Rise and Vibes is sponsored by G Body Parts Connect. If you are looking for, I know the name is G Body Parts Connect, but we don't just sell G Body parts. We have a lot of things for cars. If you're not following G Body Parts Connect, there make sure you go follow because there's a lot of new stuff on the page, stuff for dunks, stuff for box Chevys. A lot of new items are in play or for sale on G Body Parts Connect. And it's not just G Body Parts, it's a lot of different items that can be purchased. So make sure you go follow G Body Parts Connect for your old school car, some truck needs, and it's not just G Body. So it's a lot of things that are available for sale on G Body Parts Connect. Box Chevys, G Bodies, Dunks, a lot of things are for sale on G Body Parts Connect. So make sure you go follow. Now tonight's guest is Big Lat. Big Lat is a part of Georgia Toys. He just recently had the Short Bed Showdown. Lat has been in the car culture for a really, really, really long time. And I hear he has some things he wants to kind of get off his chest tonight. So you guys had the opportunity to send your questions in my story ever since yesterday. If you did not send any questions in the story, I can't say we may or may not get to them in the comments. I'll try to get to everybody's questions. But if you have questions, you still have time to put them in my story. So I'll go ahead and bring Lat on and we'll go ahead and get started. While we wait for him to join, you guys may want to YouTube channel, because if you miss any of tonight's episode of Rise and Vibes, you can catch the full replay on YouTube. So make sure you do that. We've been doing Rise and Vibes now since 2019, so there's a whole lot of stuff to catch up on. So, hey, Lat.
What's happening?
I don't see you. I see like your finger or the front. Okay, there you go.
I had to turn shit around.
So I wanted to tell you, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and answer the fans' questions. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate the KP for having me on.
Okay, so I'll start off with one of my questions and then I'll get right into the fans' questions,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
All right, so tell me how you got started being into cars.
Um, it actually, man, I'm gonna tell you real talk. It started back in the late '80s.
Mm-hmm. Late 80s.
I'm telling you, as a kid, I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
what it was. My mama, we stayed in Harris Home. Anybody from Atlanta know Harris Home Project? And my mama had the '70 model Dodge Charger, Hunter Green, with the Krager wheels on that bitch.
What?
And her boyfriend had to change the brakes on the car, and I sat out there on a crate and watched him change the brakes. And we had back then. That's when the drug dealers was having the the S10s with the Ferrari kits on them and shit. They was coming through the neighborhood as I sitting on the crate, and it was just like from then on, off a simple brake job, they just made me fall in love with the cars, and I ran with it from there.
Okay. So what was your first car?
My first car was a 1983 Pontiac Grand Prix, cream, burgundy vinyl top, burgundy interior with a V6 motor. I bought the car. The motor was blowed. I was in high school working, taking an auto mechanic class. So I bought the car. I rebuilt the motor in the back of my apartments, in the back of the apartments, and that summer. And by the time we got ready to go back to school that following year, I would ride.
Okay.
Yep. So, yep.
Man. So how did that graduate into being a truck guy? Because that's far from a car.
Um, I had a few cars, and my buddy, I caught a truck on a deal. This probably had to been 2006 or 2005. Got the truck, and the same guy that taught me in high school how to work on cars built my first engine. So it was a 350 cam, all that good stuff. Good running motor. But back then, I was having transmission issues on that truck then. And we was going down to LaGrange, Georgia for a race. And my truck wasn't painted. So I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Shout out to my brother Boucher. Boucher was painting cars in his yard, and he painted the truck blue and yellow the night before the track event. So we went to Edenton, not Edenton, but LaGrange the next day, paint wet and everything. Two-tone truck, blue and yellow. And anybody that knows, that was my first truck, the SpongeBob truck. Which was in the Rise magazine and everything.
Just said it in the comments. He was like, that was SpongeBob.
Yep. So that's how I got into the truck. We painted it the night before we went to LaGrange track. It was wet, everything. And at the time, we had a guy named Eric, the sticker man. He was at the track printing out stickers for the motorcycles and stuff like that. And he was like, you know what? I got something for your truck. And he printed up a SpongeBob. I'm like, hell no. He's like, I'm telling you. And he put that shit on my truck, and that shit went crazy. That's back when folks put stickers on cars. So, and I've been fucking with trucks ever since. And that was another thing when I was in high school. Back then, everybody wanted to catch a ride with whoever had a car.
Right.
So, I bought my first Bubba Caprice probably 2001, 2002. And I stayed in Eastwick on Keller Road. So niggas like, bro, let me get you a ride. I just need to go down to the flea market, go down to the mall. So I got tired of folks asking. So I took the back seat out. So nobody could get in the back seat. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy me a fucking truck. And then that's what it is.
And so
I ain't got to worry about nobody asking to ride.
What year was that?
Say that one time. Just raining like hell around me.
I said, what year was that?
I want to say I bought the Caprice in 2001. I bought a truck in like 05, 06, somewhere around there.
So you've been a truck guy since 06.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, like, people don't even know. It's so many trucks that I had that I never put on the internet, or I had just sitting that I drove around. Like, I was so Decatur back then, it was just like, I'm trimming around on the east side in this shit. I'm having trucks that my buddies, them cars tear up, and I'm letting them keep trucks 2-3 weeks, a month. Like, I got a truck out right now my dog had for 2 months, been driving them up for 2 months. But I just, at the time back then, niggas was having so many cars, it wasn't nothing about $500 truck, $800 truck, and, you know, put a couple hundred in, you got you some gold. You got you some, you know, right. And it just been like that. I know for a fact I probably had about 7 or 8 C10 trucks, square bodies.
So back then, you was the old school Toro man. You was letting the people get burnt.
Man, it was just my close dog that, you know, nigga car transmission or something fucked up, they need to get to work. We was close like that. So it was like, shit, take this shit. Like, people don't even, some people know, D&D Mario probably know, like in high school, I had 5-6 cars in high school. Right. Anybody from Keller Road, Eastwick, know. In the back of that motherfucker, I had them bitches loaded up. That's why I tell folks, I don't cherish this car shit. I don't knock folks that put $50,000, $100,000 in their trucks. My mindset just never let me see that I feel like I want to do that. Because half the time, that shit don't do number 6 for me. Like, it was, like, at one point in time in Atlanta, we had neighborhood days. Ben Hill Day, Glenwood Day, Swatch Day. You built your car for those particular days because you wanted to represent your hood, your side of town. When you come through Glenwood Day, you had niggas from, you know them niggas from Ben Hill, you know them niggas from the Swatch. When you go to Ben Hill, oh, they them east side niggas. Right. They knew. It was like, we was building shit, nigga. Like my first daughter, bro, me and my baby mom together, we was at home trying to figure out something to be different color wise. We going through my daughter's coloring crayons, books, everything, trying to get a color combination. I did a C10 truck, which was canary yellow and candy pink. And I bought all the trimming for the LMC truck. I bought everything I needed for this truck. Had the motor done just for Glenwood Day.
Wow.
Glenwood Day. So it like I love that truck shit, man. It kind of keep me grounded at times, even though it get frustrated at times. But I love it. I wouldn't give it up.
But that back then, those, like somebody said in the comment, that was the good old days.
It was.
That was
It
like
was.
when people built cars. I feel like, okay, as a female, I'm gonna say this, and please, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
I feel like back in the days, guys built cars for girls. Y'all built
Yep.
it so y'all can come get us, so y'all can get some, you know what I'm saying, some kitty cat, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like the dudes are building cars for dudes, for the approval of other dudes.
Niggas that don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. It's a lot. I'm gonna tell you like this: when niggas get to talking that shit about these cars, hell, these niggas they didn't start buying cars. Niggas, a lot of these folk didn't get into this car shit until the pandemic came. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas didn't get into this car shit till the pandemic came. Niggas doing all the capping and shit, but like I tell you, nigga, I ain't got no novel car, but I've been in this shit boy, from the ground up, and I enjoy it, and I don't make my friends off of what they build or what they drive.
Right.
Straight up.
So
But
so
hmm?
I call those people the pandemic players. That's what I call them. They became real player and real OGs because of that pandemic money.
Yeah.
Now, I know an OG, like a old head, right?
Right.
He got about maybe 4 or 5 dunks. You'll never see him. He ain't even on social media, right?
Right.
He said, it ain't who can get the money, it's who can keep the money.
Facts. Facts.
And we've seen a lot of people getting the money,
Didn't keep it.
not a lot of people keeping the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but to be honest, like I never got one of those loans, but you would have thought I did the way they was buying everything I had. I
Yeah.
couldn't keep parts. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I love these people. When they ran out of money, I was like, oh my God.
I don't need Cappy KP. When they had that money up, I felt like I was the baddest glad man in the city. You couldn't tell me shit. Hey, right now these folks I gotta go find me a night job, man. I gotta find me a night job, man. These niggas don't want to spend no money now.
Right. And they're gonna go back and forth with you about them little bit of, I'll be like, hey, don't you go back and forth with me about this little bit of money, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't give you a discount. No. You don't go to Walmart and ask them for a discount. I'm not, no.
That shit, I'm gonna tell you some shit I hate, KP. Nigga will call me on a Friday night, 11:45 at night on a Friday. Boy, I need a glass for my Chevelle. What it gonna call me? Shit, just tell me, I'ma pay you. Bro, it's 11:45 Friday night. Nigga, who the fuck thinking about some glass? So, I sometimes catch an attitude with it, and then sometimes I'm gonna play with them. But when you want it done, oh shit, I should have had a car back in 2 months. 2 months? What the fuck you calling me for now? Then nigga do call you in 2 months. Bro, you can't do it. You can't do it a little cheaper than that. Get the fuck out my phone. Like hey boy. I can't write no book, but if I can do a goddamn a video book, I go all night. Straight up.
Do you feel like social media hurt the car culture or helped it?
It did. It hurt it a lot, man. It made people believe people that are not themselves. You know what I mean? It made people think it was okay to do fucked up shit and slime shit and be okay with it. Sometimes even brag about it. And it's fucked up all the way. You know what I mean? To you know, you get on social media, you look at some of these shops, these people, these business that you like, damn, but these folk billing the hell out of some shit. Shop doing this kind of work, and then when you go over here and you spend your money with them, it don't be nowhere
Right.
or what you thought you seen on the internet.
Right.
So yeah, I can say social media have fucked up the car game tremendously, a lot.
Why do you think it's so hard for people to get to come to get good shop, like to get quality work done?
You got a lot of people that run shops and they taking money to from people to do other things with than what they supposed to do with it. And like I just don't understand how you run a business and you don't take pride in your work.
Right.
Like at some point you gotta take pride in your work. And right now that's not what it is. It's just I need to get this money from this guy so I can pay this guy, or pay my workers, pay my home bills, get this other car fixed so I can get this guy out of here. Instead of just it's an ongoing process. Like with a lot of these shops, man, you be believing this shit behind Instagram and Facebook that they is up to par, and then when you go put that money in their hand, man, like real talk, I ain't gonna even say I'm the best fighter in the world, KP, but I don't have fights in my past. If I could go fight without a nigga trying to kill me, I will fight a lot of these shops and the niggas I don't dealt with. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm grown, man. I got kids. I want my kids to goddamn. I want to see my kids get in this shit.
Right.
But it's just somebody got to draw the line with these shops fucking over people, and not just to discredit shops, but you got guys that come around with all this money on Instagram, and then get to the shop, and your money about this thing and this damn phone. Somebody, oh yeah, but I seen the motor Two Fly got. I want what Two Fly got. Well, if you want the same setup Two Fly got, it costs you $225,000. Oh shit, I'm gonna give you 59, and then you got them come 5 years later with another 50, and then the 6 year you talking about the shop goddamn bullshit. Why you still ain't brought enough money to finish the car? And I don't
So
see it. Like I say, I'm not gonna discredit, because there's some shops out here that's gonna do what they're supposed to do when you spending the money.
right.
But you got some shops out here that ain't.
Right.
And then you got some folks that gonna kick it like they got the money and they really don't got the money.
So I say this quite frequently from being around the shops, and when I used to work at a few of the shops.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think I understand that some customers or some people go through a really bad time with shops, right? But I have witnessed firsthand conversations with the shop owner where he like, oh, well, it's gonna be this much, and they're like, well, can you just cut this corner? Can you just cut this corner? And then they get on social media and say something totally different, and I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I'm not getting involved in it, but I heard the conversation with my own two ears. Ain't nobody told me. Ain't nobody. I was there for the conversation, and that's not what you said to that man. You told that man to cut corners, and when he cut the corners, you didn't like the corners he cut.
I've been there. I've been in a ride from Texas to Atlanta on in conversation through the radio, and I'm like, damn, bro, I thought that nigga was paid in full. But listening to the conversation, you be like, damn, bro, Cap City, Cap
Listen,
City.
I told my homeboy the other day, he was like, well, you know what I'm saying? Certain people out here having it. I say, listen, bro. The people y'all think have it, they might have had it, past tense.
Or they got somebody else money they holding.
It ain't like that no more. It ain't like that no more. And even And even, nobody wants to use the R word that we really in a recession. But a lot of, like, I know like some real OGs that like got it. They ain't even spending money how they was. They holding on to that money. Or they being more wise with the money. A lot of people who people think is spending large amounts of money on things, they not.
Yeah.
They getting a hookup. And I ain't hating on nobody getting a hookup, because I'm as much for the hookup as the next person. If you gonna give me the hookup, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
But don't have people thinking, oh, I could never tell nobody, oh, well, I spent $200,000 getting my SS together, knowing I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Now, I done spent quite a bit of money, and I used to tell them every time they used to come back to me and say they found more rust on my car or more something or more that. I used to say, that noise your Cash App make when you get money?
Yeah.
Kind of like coins.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like every time they came back to me and told me they found something new on the car, I was about ready to jump off a building by the time. I was so happy that car, the paint and body work was done. I had to just take me a little break.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, it's a lot of people around here acting like they have been through the build process. Well, how do you feel about those people? They always got a solution for your problem, and they don't even know what you're going through, because they ain't even never built a car.
Right. Yeah. I had to tell one of my close buddies that, man, if you know cars, you've been around cars, a lot of these cats build cars based off the nigga who ain't even got a car. And I'm gonna tell you, let me break this down to you. You in your neighborhood, right? Straight up, KP. Camaro drop. Boom. You come through that bit, forge it, candy paint, but you got blotches in that motherfucker. Straight up. But the hood don't know that shit. So get what? They don't build your head up. You the king around that motherfucker because you never left your neighborhood. You never left that block, that perimeter. So everywhere you go in that perimeter, everybody's saluting you. Now, your goddamn folks say, hey, we finna goddamn go to Duval. We finna go to Duval. We finna go to Atlanta, Orlando Classic. And then you get around the motherfucker that know that shit. And now the motherfucker looking at you like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Oh, they hating. It ain't no hate, boy. That motherfucker is what it is. It is.
So let me say something about that. I know you have, because you judge car shows, you go to, different things, right?
Yes,
and it's to me, and I can never say nothing, but inside my tongue is beating my brain to death, because I want to say something. You get to these shows and you like, this cannot be that same car I seen on the internet. That ain't that car. Same car I seen on the internet, because this car got cracks and chips in the paint.
Yeah.
The rims ain't. The rims, they might be painted, but they ain't even painted good. I don't even know what's going on with this car, but that can't be this. That's why y'all got to stop using AI and Photoshop. Because, listen, I feel like if we was all to start saying names on these cars, the internet would crack.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say a name, and this is in the most humble, respectful way, because he made me look at shit different. My first time going, and I'm gonna tell you why I look at shit different. Narva. Everybody know who Narva is. I go to West Palm Beach. Been seeing this car on the internet. I'm like, woo. This is when he had the other green car with the gold with the vert. I don't know if it was 72 or 73, but that car was at Two Fly Them show at West Palm Beach. So I'm waiting. I know he coming. I hear that bitch come through the gate. Ha! Ha! Y'all know how he drive. He come through the gate like that. But when he parked and I walk around with the camera, this when I'm filming with the cameras. And I get home and I watch that shit and I look and I see paint chip. I'm like, damn. But my buddy that be down there with the don't shit that live up here, he had always told me, he say, it look good on camera. But I had to go back and really realize that this nigga never drive this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't scared of that motherfucker. Shit like that's supposed to happen when you in these streets. You don't nothing, you sliding that motherfucker. Shit supposed to happen to the car.
Right.
I can respect that when you drive your car in the street.
Right.
I can respect them flaws. Because you drive your shit. You go buy a Bentley, you drive that Bentley every day, it's gonna get chips or something gonna happen to that car.
Right.
I can respect that. But them niggas that be pulling up in them trailers, them $100,000 trailers and shit, and then you get that motherfucker and look, the door jam in the front fender be like this. You be like, what the fuck? That's the shit that get me. Like I respect any nigga that put a lot of money in their car and they get in the street and drive that shit. Like here, my boy Zay Brown, Bel Air. You know that Bel Air. That motherfucker cold. He get in that bitch. He threw the city in that motherfucker. Top up, top down. It's plenty of niggas I can name around them motherfuckers. They got tons of money in their cars. And they around here in the joint. I can respect that. You supposed to have something go wrong eventually. But for you to have a $300,000 car and that motherfucker got there get trailered everywhere, and you won't talk that shit. That's just like I tell nigga, don't talk to me when you be talking about, oh, I got the heart of what's the name? What the car is? It ain't on the street, so don't talk to me about it. Right. All that shit, damn, it's so much shit. Nigga just, certain niggas let shit slide. Like my partner them be telling me a lot, boy, shit the hell up.
Yeah.
Come on, boy, hey, push that button. Yeah. But it makes sense. Yeah. I got niggas, man, KP, I'm gonna tell you this. I remember when we used to ride through the city of Atlanta, east side, from the east side. Bought Chevy on Factory, bought Chevy on Raleigh, Cutlass on Raleigh. Everything on fucking white letters and rallies.
Right.
Clean. Ooh, look at that motherfucker. Nigga pull up. When we started this, back then, it wasn't Sunday Funday, it was Stunt Sunday. When we started that, nigga pulling up on rallies and shit, nigga felt good in their car. Then, you know, we had the Chiefy Deepy wheel. Nigga, it didn't matter what you had at the time. Then when niggas started getting into the Forges, oh, I ain't coming back out, bro. Them niggas got Forges. I'm leaving my shit up. Then, some niggas start getting Forges. Some niggas still ain't got Forges or whatever the case is. But they clean as a motherfucker. I don't want to drive my car because I ain't got no name brand wheels. Bro, you got the fucking original wheels to go on the car. That is clean. Right. It ain't like you got down put some motherfucking hammers and voles on the bitch.
Right.
But it's like people gotta start driving their cars. I got a lot of people dead that never got a chance to enjoy their shit. So it's like, man, enjoy your car no matter where you at with that car. Niggas gonna talk shit. Like I tell folks, I used to talk shit and niggas used to talk shit to me as motivation.
Yeah.
When we used to hang out at the flea market and them big dogs were coming through that motherfucker, we like, I can't wait to get like that nigga, boy.
Right.
I want them same goddamn 4 Super Blue 12, and it was just like it was motivation. I know when we
go ahead.
I know when we pulled up in the parking lot somewhere, I couldn't park next to them.
Right.
But look, I'm in there. I want to be in the parking lot with them.
Right.
And niggas don't even want to do that. I'm gonna go park across the street, down the street. Fuck that. I want to be in the goddamn mix, cause guess what? When you in the mix of people that deal with stuff you like, you never know who you gonna run into. Hey, boy, I see you missing the corner light. I got about 4 of them in my garage. Take my information down. Niggas don't look at it like that. They look at it all. I can't park next to. Fuck that. I'm parking next to the motherfucker. I want to.
Cause like said, it's levels. You know what I'm saying? It's levels. You can't. Somebody had to start with a Mako paint job. Yep. Everybody can't go to House of Candy.
Right.
You know, but you respect them for even building a car.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You respect them for getting out there and riding and being in the mix. If everybody ain't got 632. Right. Somebody got a 305 with good heads.
Yes. Yes.
So it's just it's crazy now how like I feel like people try to belittle the people that don't that everybody can't go spend 10,000 on a paint job.
Right.
Everybody ain't willing to go spend 10,000 on a paint job. You get what I'm saying? Some people got other priorities that they prefer to spend their 10,000 on.
Okay.
But that don't make them no less because they wanna get out there and build a car. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I finish finally building my car, I don't even want to talk about how much I already put in the car. You
Yes.
get what I'm saying? By the time I'm finished, I was doing the math. It is I probably could have smoked crack and been but it's what I love. But
Yeah.
I'm also not building the car for nobody else. I know that I'm building it for me.
Right. Correct.
People now, I feel like the internet has made it where it's a whole bunch of lames. They've been
Yeah.
lame since elementary. No, they've been lame since daycare,
Yeah.
elementary, middle school, high school. If they went to college, they was lame. If they was in the streets, they was always, that's a beautiful car behind you.
Oh yeah. I just wanted it on the scratch off.
I know that's right.
Mm.
But they've been lame all their life. Now they got a couple cars and a little bit of money, and now they think money unlames a lame. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news to anybody who is looking or listening, but money does not unlame a lame. It just
No.
makes you a lame with money.
Yep. Facts. Facts. I
So
agree.
I apologize. Hey, let me tell you that. Let me do a commercial intermission. If that car in your background need any stuff, I got it. I got it. I got it all.
Oh yeah, intermission. Y'all need a sunroof. Holla at my dog Will. Elite sunroof.
Yep. So I don't know. I don't think the lanes know that either. I think we should put that on a shirt or something. I
Yeah.
think we gotta start letting these lanes know that money does not unlame a lane. I don't care how much your Cuban link costs, how much it weigh. I don't care what size your rims is. I don't care if you got Dayton's, 4Gs. I don't care if 4G and Dayton do a collaboration and you got the first set.
Yeah.
You if you was a lame, you still a
Still a
lame.
lane. Facts. I agree. Hey, I've been a prime witness of that, man. You know, a lot of motherfuckers, you know, might got a better situation than me. But be mad, boy. Be mad at a nigga, bro. Like, cause it's people that fuck with me. Like I tell folks, I build relationships with everybody. You know, if it ain't good, I gotta step away. If it's good, we're gonna keep kicking it. But it's like you would never expect the people that would be wealthy or rich or up to hate
Yeah.
on somebody that's trying to get to where they trying to get to your level. And it's like, I hate he making progress. She making progress.
Right.
But it's like, damn, bro, we all in this shit together.
Right.
Then you motherfucker get mad because they feel like I got this money, why I can't move the crowd how he move the
Cause
crowd. So
you're
get
a lame.
you're a lame, you're a sucker. You're a sucker. Man, I'm gonna go back. Hey, all my East Side photo, that nigga pie. Motherfucker like, hey,
What about L12?
L12, yeah. Yup.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, man, these niggas, it's a lot of rich square ass niggas out here, man. I don't witness it a lot, and it's like, bro, like I tell the nigga, like nigga try to intimidate me one year. I was beefing because he got some money.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about that money, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit don't scare me. That shit don't make me
Oh
feel
L.
that I'm not gonna like you or hang with you because you got some motherfucking money, nigga.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can get your ass popped in the mouth too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
One thing about Atlanta is people gonna learn everybody's a celebrity in Atlanta. They don't even care if you're a celebrity.
Well, I'm gonna tell you folks that
I
move here
got
or they be coming here. Like
I'm
y'all niggas don't understand that celebrity shit here. That shit don't mean nothing to a real motherfucker, Atlanta motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why, cause get what? We grew up, we went to school with them motherfuckers. We fought that football game with them motherfuckers, whatever the case is. So get what? When I see Tip, what's up, Tip? When I see Chain, get what? I love them niggas to death. Them niggas, hey, them niggas, we grew up with them. So, like, when I be going to these country towns and stuff, motherfuckers be like, man, I seen you goddamn riding around with a nigga in the Bentley. Boy, what the hell? Like, nigga, that Bentley shit ain't nothing. That shit like riding in the Cutlass around this bitch. But it's because people ain't never used to seeing this shit. When you used to seeing that shit, it don't be nothing to them. Right. That's why people come to Atlanta. At one point, they used to come to Atlanta and come to this bitch and party. Nigga, you can party from sun up to sundown.
Right.
I don't never want to go back home because you ain't never experienced that shit. Then you get here, you get trapped in this shit, and then now you feel like you got to be somebody you couldn't be when you was in this small town.
Right.
Like, I do auto glass, so I meet all walks of life. I'm at a particular school one day doing glass work. This when I was working for a company, and I noticed that, you know, all the young males, like in their 20s, they on the south side. So I'm like, damn. So I'm curious now, like, so I'm like, where you from? Motherfucker tell me, you know, some town up in Carolina. So, and motherfucker was just like, I was glad when I got ready to go to college, because when I got to college, I really could be myself. And, you know, I asked, like, shit, what made you go that way? And he was like, straight up, he like, look, man, it was like, I felt some type of way when I, you know, coming up, but I was just scared. And then once they got to Atlanta, to where they see other people that you know, move the way they move, they start getting comfortable. And that's why I tell folks, when folks get doing all that Atlanta gay, you know, the jokes on that shit. Straight up. I tell folks, the folks that's here, they from other places.
Right.
A lot of the shit that y'all see in Atlanta, it's not the people that was born here or that's been here 30 plus years. It's not those people. It's the people that's just moving here because they can't do what they doing here back where they come from.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I grew up, it was, when you knew somebody was on the other side, you seen it. How these niggas walk with they pants way down here. That's how, when I was growing up as a kid, that's how you determine who was the South.
Right.
So that's how you determine who was the South. And these niggas doing the same thing the South's doing now. They think that shit cool. No, that shit is nasty, nigga. And I'm just trying to figure out how these bitches, not no disrespect to no woman. My brother them know when I get started, this is how I talk. Ain't nobody that know me. But what I'm saying is, how you bitches be like, nigga, draw be dirty and fuck. Be dirty and fuck. Y'all bitches goddamn, man, get the fuck. That shit ain't cool at all. These niggas around here talking about the man pocketbook. Nigga, that's a bitch bag, nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you got in that motherfucker. That's a bitch bag. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You ride around with a pocketbook on, you're a bitch bag, nigga. Straight up, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all niggas stop being soft to these niggas, man, and stop covering up for these niggas, man. These niggas be doing the bullshit. Tell they motherfucking ass. If you a real friend, that's your dog. Tell me. Look at that shit. That shit weak as fuck.
So they supposed to tell they dog they lame?
Man, look, real talk. I ain't gonna even name the nigga name. A nigga I grew up with, made music. Get what? Nigga send me some shit. Boy, that shit sounds just like when we were goddamn in high school. So get what? You my dog. I'm not straight. I'm not playing this shit, nigga. I'm not playing it. The beat suck. I'm not listening to this shit. I still love you though, nigga, but I'm not listening to this shit. I'm not proud of it. And that's what nigga be, man. Hey, I'll tell the motherfucker straight up. All the way down. KP. I don't got no problem being by myself. I move by myself. Yeah, well, I don't have no issue. But everybody that close to me, I can talk to them niggas. Real shit. Yeah, what? When I fuck up, the nigga on my motherfucking ass. And I gotta respect it because that what, nigga, that what you do with your dog.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
But it's a lot of nigga letting shit go because of the internet. Nigga got some money. Nigga got this nice ass car. He let me drive on the weekend and shit. Oh yeah. Y'all niggas stop. Look, when I had my cousin car, it was my cousin car I was driving. So y'all niggas stop telling these niggas this y'all cars when they know that's your cousin car and your brother car. Yeah.
Right.
So I had to throw that in there too, cause motherfucker, I didn't know I was beefing with a nigga at one time. He laying in the bed telling the chick we beefing. Yeah.
Hello, talking.
Pillow talking say we beefing, but he mad at me because I told him he was driving somebody else's car. Nigga, you drive?
Okay, since you made the segue, let's just go ahead and get the pillow talking out the way.
Come on
As
with it.
a female, men, please, don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. Let me say this. As a female who is single and would like to eventually not be single anymore, when y'all go to pillow talking, I really want to ask y'all what color y'all thongs are. Because what grown man sits up and talks about other grown men? That's usually the female's job, or y'all think females sit around and talk about people. But now, I wish my homegirl was on here. She says men are the new princesses because they have more female traits than the females. Now, I don't think that that's all of them. I just think, again, now the lames have money. So they feel like it's okay to pillow talk and to talk about other situations or other things that people got going on. And that ain't even your business. That ain't even got nothing to do with you, sir. Why is you talking about them people business? You ain't even got your business handled. Your kids ate noodles for dinner last night. Why is that your main concern?
I don't understand why niggas even. It's like it's hard for me to goddamn tell my girl, goddamn my old lady how my day went sometime. Cause I don't be want to feel like no bitch. You know what I mean? But for a nigga to lay up with a bitch, man, and a lot of niggas do that shit to goddamn the and, and shout out to the women that listen to these niggas and come back and tell that nigga like, hey, this lame man niggas over here saying woo woo. I respect that shit. You know what I mean? I don't have that shit bitch come at me and tell me like, so you know when I look at the nigga, I'm like, man, get the fuck on, nigga. But niggas do that shit, man. Some niggas do that shit just cause a lot of these niggas just started fucking when the pandemic came. So nigga just started goddamn getting extra pussy. Nigga just had that one piece of pussy back then before they goddamn pandemic came. Pandemic came, nigga got some extra pussy. So man, it is what it is, man. These
What's
niggas still some sucker, man. I ain't lying, man. These niggas, boy. Hey, KP, I appreciate you putting me on here tonight. I'm gonna have to run this shit back again. I think I can go all week. I think I can do this shit every night this week.
you gonna answer my question? What is extra coochie?
Oh, God, nigga, look, I'm telling you, nigga was able to get a little money. He got some money, so get what? You know, shit, you buy a bitch a pocketbook or something. Get what? Now you got you something. Now you want to go out to eat with you every weekend. So now you got you an extra piece of ass that you ain't never had because you got a little money to spend on them. So,
Listen, I I just was telling something. I tell men this all the time, right? I think as from the female perspective, right? I didn't grow up poor, right?
right?
I grew up with my daddy having it. So you cannot impress me with a couple dollars. That is not an impressive thing to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's women out there that does impress, and they gonna bust it wide open. You gonna take them to raise, and then that night you might not even have to take them to raise. you probably could take them to I don't know, Juicy Crab, and then after that they busting it wide open. You done got them some
Then
crab.
bitch gonna stand on her head for a juicy crab. Stand on her head for that juicy crab. I'm telling
You sound
you.
you sound like you got personal experience.
No, I'm just saying though. Man, look here, KP. The game so fucked up with this money shit. Like, bruh, it like these niggas don't understand how dirty these bitches is. Scoop, like KP, I love you there. You know,
Yeah.
but these nigga gay as fuck with a bag. You know what though? Real talk, it's some gay ass niggas out here with a bag with 40 autos and motors and all this shit. And these whole fucking on these faggot ass nigga, man. Straight up. These hoes fucking on these faggot ass niggas then going over here doing it. Y'all better be careful with these hoes out here, man. Real talk. And these niggas. And these tender dick ass niggas too, boy. Hey, I know. Damn, what? All right, KP, let's move on.
If you could change one thing about the car culture, what would it be?
Everybody that moved to Atlanta in 2010, go back.
I said the car culture, not Atlanta.
But no, honestly, I wish we could take the Facebook and Instagram away and go back to the stunt word message board and the East Coast Rider message board.
Not the message boards.
I wish we can go back to that. Cause guess what? That gave you more anticipation to look forward to shit.
Right.
Like now, this shit microwave. Everything microwave. You know what I mean? And I tell folks like everybody want to get on social media and tell what they doing to their cars.
Yeah.
Some people can do that when you got all the necessities together, everything lined up in play. You can sit there and get on social media and hey, I'm doing this because everything is different. But when you're going shop to shop to shop,
Right. Yeah.
you gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
But I just wish everybody just build their car to they liking.
Right.
No matter what. If you feel like you want to drive your car on the factory wheels, that's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nigga not gonna judge you. And nigga not gonna judge you, dislike you, none of that shit. Because everybody's here for cars.
Right.
It's all type of cars that niggas like, and you gotta respect it. Somebody that's out there probably can get you to the next step that you want to, but your car gotta be in place. Cause you could do this all day, and when folks start seeing the shit, man, I see what bro talking about. I got that sitting in the corner of the garage. I ain't know what he was saying the last time. So that's why it's good to drive your car regardless to certain shit. Like this Sunday Fun Day, Rex, Georgia, 5 p.m. Oh yeah, and we're doing brunch at the Crab Trap. So what?
So let's just talk about this while we on it. I was
Okay.
gonna do that a little later, but you giving me all the segues, so we cool with that. So Sunday Fun Day. We'll have brunch at the Crab Trap House from 11 to 2, right?
Yep.
So we'll be over there on Forest Parkway at brunch at the Crab Trap House at my family's restaurant. And that's from 11 to 2. We're going to have some great food, great strong drinks. And then Meryl said he coming, so I finally get to see Meryl at the trap.
Oh yeah.
So after that, then we're taking our talents over to the Urban Pub, right?
Yep.
And what time are we doing the Urban Pub?
All right, the Urban Pub we're gonna do from 5 until. But once we leave the Crab Trap, anybody that's with me at the Crab Trap, we're gonna leave and ride over to.
House. Hey.
I'm sorry, the Crab Trap House, Forest Park, Georgia.
All right.
Good fried fish too. Good fried fish. We would leave from there going to the pub early. So we're gonna, we got pool tables in there, all that stuff. So we go in there and shoot pool here. Anybody want to come earlier than 5, you're welcome to come get you a spot. And we gonna kick it, man. I'm asking anybody from Georgia, period. Any town, county, if you got an old school whip, you got a fixed up car, I want everybody there, man, from the north, south, east to west. Tag somebody from Macon, LaGrange, anywhere small town, Griffin, Carrollton, anywhere, man, they got classic cars and they got time to come to the city Sunday. We want y'all there. All my YouTubers, please tap in with me. If y'all watch this tonight, hey, put your YouTube up. I need all my YouTubers, my bloggers there. We're gonna have food vendors there. All my social media twerkers, y'all welcome to come to. We want everybody there, man. So this is I'm trying to make this one of the biggest ones in a long time. We just want everybody to come out, kick it, no bullshit. If you got issues with folks, just stay at home. If you feel like you can't drive correctly, don't come at all. So this is what I call the family reunion. So we having a family reunion Sunday. I want y'all to come with me, eat brunch at the Crab Trap House, Forest Park, and we're gonna eat brunch over there, and then we're gonna go to the pub. We're gonna kick it, have some drinks. Anybody want to shoot pool with me? We're gonna shoot some pool, and we're gonna kick it, man. So we're just gonna make it a good Sunday, fun day. Please tag somebody, tell somebody. I need everybody there. The people that don't like me, come on, goddamn. It's family reunion. You go sit under your own goddamn tent. But we want everybody there.
We're gonna eat and have a good time. The food is delicious. We'll have salmon croquettes and grits, fish and grits, shrimp and grits. We'll have chicken and waffles, mimosas, and strong drinks.
Hell yeah.
No drinks, lad, because you'll start telling people the truth when you get to the. We ain't giving you no drink.
Ooh.
You can't.
I'm start early. Let's start early.
Meryl said we're going to film like old times. You know, one thing I can say, and you know I really believe in giving people their flowers while they are here to smell them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you your flowers. One thing I can say, ever since I've known you, for the years that I've known you, you have never switched up, right? They are amazing. So I'm glad Chevy will be there. She said the salmon croquettes are amazing. Listen, my mama makes some of the best salmon croquettes in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, I told my buddy about the heat. He was like, man, I seen the spot. I said, I went over there. I say, matter of fact, with Doja. I say, bro, you know, we always try to get us a fish plate somewhere. And all the places, the fish is like, it was fishy type. You could smell the fishy type. It was like, but when I been in that motherfucker, boy, that bit was seasoned good. It was hot. And French fry had it was. Hey, so like I really fuck with that shit. I hate that it took me this long to get over there. I apologize, but hey, it was good. It was better than a lot of places I've been. I make that decision before I got down go to a lot of the other places.
Right. So we appreciate it. I just think we're gonna have a great time. One thing I love Sundays. Oh wait, back to what I was saying. You have never switched up on me. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. I can't speak for no other situations. But what I can say is you have never switched up on me. You, Meryl, MJ, y'all have always treated me like since the beginning, like family. I love that. It's a lot of people that I could name, but y'all are three of the people that have always treated me like family over the years that I've known y'all. You know, so I know people switch up on a regular basis, but y'all have never done that. And for that, I gotta say I appreciate it. Like I said, I like giving people their flowers when they hear the smell.
I appreciate it, man. I try to stay myself at all times. Good when I'm mad and all. I try to just, you know what I mean, and that's the only way I know to be, man. All that other bullshit, man. Hey, look, KP, somebody just hit me on my other phone, right? Come on here, boy. If you still watching, declink me. I'm hoping he'll come on here. Let me see if I can find him. But he just sent me a text, KP. He say, tell KP I'll send her $100. We could take $20 off the first 5 people that show up at your brunch.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Let me see if I can get him in here.
No, just he can send it. We good. But this is one question I do want to ask you before we run out of time, right?
Okay.
When you're no longer doing the car stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and Chevy said she'll match that. Um, thank you, I appreciate it. When you're no longer doing the car stuff, what do you want your legacy to be?
Man, that I was a truthful, real person. You know what I mean? And just, just a natural person. You like I ain't, nigga cut up here and there, but I don't want to never be labeled as fake. You know what I mean? Good hearted, love my kids, take care of my kids, love my family. Like doing family shit all the time. And, building cars, I think I have done what I was supposed to do is bring people together.
Right.
And I say that because as a kid, my dad was a DJ. My mom, she hosted with my dad from time to time. And it was just like, as a kid watching that shit, like, damn, my daddy goddamn rocking this motherfucker. He got the party chopping.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And it's like, I did that shit in my way. The same way my daddy did it with the music, I just did it with cars. I brought people together with cars. And for me, like a lot of folks don't know, like I took Atlanta. That was like, I'm not going to no east side. I'm not going to no west side. I'm not going to no south side. When I don't care what nobody say. I took that shit and put it in one big pot because I knew everybody from east side of town. Come fuck with me. You know how I don't play that shit. And them niggas respected that shit to come and sit in the parking lot because I invited them.
Right.
And it's niggas that still from the first time I started this shit, still rocking with a nigga to this day. You know what I mean? Like I tell folks, man, it's a blessing not to owe people, not to have people at your head. I got a lot of people that don't like me. And when those say I need to put on a t-shirt, because you can't park here. I got a lot of people. KP, it's so many folks mad at me because I tell them they can't park here. But it's just, if you invite me to your house and I get drunk, and you say, Lat, you got one more time to goddamn jump up on my couch again, nigga, and I'm going to go inside your head. If you been coming to my parties and you been goddamn jumping on my couch every time I got to go inside your head, after a while, I don't even want you around no more. And that's the same thing with this car shit. Like, people are mad because I only deal with certain type of cars. When I gave the recipe on what not to do because I had to deal with the shit, I'm telling you now, these same people got cases now, charges, because they didn't listen. Yeah. And it's I love this shit. I promise you, I love it, but I hate it at the same time because it's people just gotta respect the event. Period. Right. You have a party and I'm disrespecting your party, your mama house, whatever, you gonna deal with me. And that's how I try to do it. I try to deal with you on a respectable level or some kind of agreement level. But when you got them keep doing what I asked you not to do, now I got to be the asshole. I got to be motherfucker all this. I don't want to be that. Some folks be like, damn, bro, why you got to talk to me like this? I asked you 3 times. How else am I supposed to say it now? I gotta stay fucked up. I tell my kids that if you do something wrong and I don't told you about it and you keep doing it, so get what now? I gotta talk to you fucked up. I gotta talk. That's anybody dealing with me. I'm gonna talk to you like I'm supposed to.
Right.
But that third one might come out fucked up, or the fourth one might come out fucked up. But it's gonna come out fucked up because you ain't understanding what I'm telling you. And a lot of folks, you know what I mean, once they figure that out, man, that a nigga trying to have an event where it's just fun and you ain't got to worry about motherfuckers walking around with ARs and stenos and shit tied up to their braid. But nigga got clips hanging from the goddamn braids and shit. But I don't want that shit around. I don't want that shit around. I'm going to tell you, I pulled up on more than one night and the motherfucker come across the street, KP, the nigga had the goddamn a rifle across his back like this. Going across the street, get what I did. bust a U-turn in the middle of the goddamn
So,
street.
in the
I'm
car.
going, I'm going home. This shit ain't no. Like, people, young people that's on here, if you gotta ride around with 30 round sticks and drums and 2 assault rifles, you don't need to be there. You don't
Right.
need to be there.
Just stay home.
Stay home. And for one, Big Lat don't host none of that kind of shit. I'm gonna tell you like this straight up. Anybody, I'm not a snitch, but if you come to my shit on the dumb shit, I'm gonna tell on your ass. Straight up.
Right.
I'm gonna tell on your ass. Don't come to my shit. Something I work hard to put together. Inbox KP. KP know a lot of these folks know. But I text DM all kind of shit to these folks.
Right.
The same shit all week when I'm having something. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. KP know I just sent some shit out. But if you come to anything I have on the dumb shit and motherfucker tell me who you will or I see who you will, I'm gonna tell them folks. Cause Clayton County fuck with a nigga. We wouldn't even be having this shit if Clayton County didn't fuck with a nigga. So come and have a good time, man. Come and have a good time.
Right. Not to mention, we just out here doing car shit. It ain't like we out here dealing drugs and trafficking, sex trafficking. We is trying to do some car stuff. Like,
fact.
This is not. It's called knowing your audience. This is not the appropriate place for that.
Hey, I got something to say too. I don't even think we even struck on that shit though.
Okay.
You so-called shop niggas and mechanics. I done dealt with a few. I ain't called your name. Some of you know who you is. And after the fact that I got shit done from you, I got a list of motherfuckers that done told me all fucked up shit about y'all. I ate that shit. Nigga took my money. But you know who you is. I still speak to you. I ain't mad at you. For you other shops, they be doing all this fucked up shit around the city, outside the city. Y'all better get that shit together. For you niggas who be going to these shops, who be claiming you got all that money, and you don't. Get that shit together, man. Straight up. Like I say, I ain't the richest nigga, and I definitely ain't poor. But it's a lot of bullshit. Y'all niggas gotta goddamn let that shit go. Y'all gotta cut that shit out, man. You know what I mean? A lot of folks been wanting me to say this shit, KP. I don't know how much time we got left, but shop wide and you capping that nigga, man, y'all gotta tighten up. And for the niggas who ain't capping and paying money and still getting fucked over, I'm one of them niggas. So I feel your fucking pain, man. And I ain't gonna need cap, boy. I really want y'all niggas to eat there while I'm on this line. So people gonna know, man, cause nigga brought that shit on they sale, bro. A lot of niggas bring that shit on they sale. A lot of niggas do fucked up shit. And I got partners tied up in that shit. They got money tied up in your ass because you ain't do right. You ain't do right. Like I tell y'all, bro, it's so many niggas out here that will wreck shop. But they got grandbabies, kids. That shit, hey, I'm telling you, this shit, somebody got to do this shit, bro. Cause I don't see nobody in this car industry that don't say shit. No, I take it back. Niggas don't call niggas out. You know, that don't dealt with niggas, but it's a lot of other motherfuckers around here do some slime ass shit when these folks give you your when they give you their money. So y'all niggas gotta tighten up. Social media gotta tighten up. Quit letting shit slide. Like I say, a nigga call me by Glad. I do auto Glad. So when a nigga can't say, hey, Lat, boy, my shit leaking in the corner of the windshield. For real? Where you at today? Oh, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I'll come to you tomorrow. Go see what's going on. Is it something that I did? Or maybe it's the sunroof leaking. I'm gonna go correct my shit. And that's what I'm saying with a lot of these shops. Correct your fuck ups.
Yeah. Because nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect, but please go correct your fuck up. If you tell a nigga some shit, man, stand on it. Like I tell nigga, you can tell me something, but if you got that shit in my phone, text. I go through that bitch every day. I gotta. If I can't get to you that day, get what I'm gonna go back and text you. Hey, bro, it looking like Wednesday morning or Thursday morning. But communication with this car shit, man, niggas gotta start doing, man. If you gonna take a nigga car, fix a nigga car. Don't take that nigga money and go fix another nigga car.
One of my homeboys called them deposit junkies. They just take a
Yep.
deposit from everybody.
Yep.
Nobody's car is getting put out. But this is what I
That
would
shit, that shit, motherfuckers, KP. It's a lot of people that don't know nothing about this motor shit. Hey, I see you do LS motors. I want an LS motor. How you want it? I want it built inside out. Get what a nigga do? Oh, he don't know shit about this shit. I'm gonna go get him a junkyard LS motor or buy one off a goddamn marketplace, clean it up, and put it in his car and tell him, make him charge a nigga for everything brand new, piston rod, the whole nine. He don't know. But then when that motherfucker go to another shop because something ain't right, and the shop put the motherfucker down, and that motherfucker ain't shit in that motherfucker brand new. And then a nigga not supposed to say nothing to you. Nigga not supposed to go outside your head. Niggas out here getting shot 10, 12,000 on LS shit. You ain't tell them for you ain't know how to tune. You just wired that motherfucker up, told him they can drive. Now nigga shit fucked up, all kind of stuff. But you goddamn, oh, no, bro, if you gonna do right, do fucking right. Telling folks they about buying brand new transmission, they ain't doing paint them motherfuckers. Oh, you need a converter, $600. Just pull that motherfucker out another truck. There's a lot of fucked up shit around here, man. Real talk. Nigga don't know. Boy, I done had about 7 transmissions in a year. Got a brand new fucking 350 block. Everything in that bitch brand new. You look at that motherfucker, boy, you thought I took that bitch out of another nigga car. Straight up. It's a lot of fucked up shit out here, bro. Hey, it ain't just me. Nigga just scared to say that shit. So get what a nigga gonna do? He ain't say nothing. I know he the big dog. He ain't say nothing. So get what? I'm gonna keep doing it. And then get what? When they find your ass got down with the swollen eye, cause nigga, you done fucked over the wrong nigga. That's the problem. A lot of y'all niggas don't got y'all ass beat if that pistol wasn't involved. But I prayed one day, but the Lord to take all the pistols on the earth for one day. It'd be a lot of toothless motherfuckers around him. Straight up. It's like KP real talk. You know this shit, KP. These niggas be doing some fucked up shit around here to these niggas, man. And I'm telling you, like, when I see a nigga who got a bag and I know who got the money, and I done been there when the nigga pay with the money and still get fucked over, what you think they gonna do to a working nigga? What you think they gonna do to a working nigga?
Well, this is what I will say. I luckily, thank God, and knock on wood, have not had that situation. But I already done told the people who gonna work on my car.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I have to hustle so hard for my money. I have to work so hard for my money. So if you think that you is finna F me over, you know what's gonna happen? I got to drive my car through your shop. And I'm just gonna wait for the police. Cause I can't listen, you know how much the only thing that I ain't sold to try to live my life is pussy and asthma. Them the only 2 things I ain't sold yet. And if life get rough, I can't say I won't sell them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. I hustle hard. I get up early in the morning, I go to sleep late at night. And if you think you was finna take advantage of me and not do what we agreed upon,
Right.
all right. I'm gonna wait for the police. I'm going to court smiling. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer smiling. They're gonna think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that approach. I'm gonna just drive my car through the shop.
I'll tell you, man, that shit it fucked up out here. That's just like that that I-95 guy, building cars. Hey, he know what it takes for him to put that car together. For people to get on there and talk shit that ain't never had a don't, never had an old school a day in their life. You don't know what this shit costs. Like honestly, hanging around my dog more day. I'm maybe 2-3 months in on what it costs when you trying to get into a good LS motor. You know what I mean? So I'm learning what it costs, and nigga telling me, oh, that's too much for the car. Nigga, do you know what this costs, that costs? Like, shit adds up. And it be crazy that people that ain't even got a car got so much to say.
Right.
You run around in a motherfucking goddamn Toyota Camry with a missing window. You ride around in your old lady car. So how you gonna sit here and tell a nigga what he can spend and that ain't right? You got fucked, nigga. You can't even do it. But a real car head gonna know and see. Okay, you got this. I know what that costs. A real car head know what it costs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people label high. Some people label is low.
Right.
It just depends on where you go. Damn, that shit rhymed a little bit, didn't it? But
Right. Put it on the shirt.
but it's just where you go, man. Some people gonna put out way better work. Like a dude try to at the short bed showdown. A dude try to talk about the wiring on the car. I say you can't knock the wiring because if he did it himself or him and his buddies did it,
Right.
compared to some of these shops, it looked like the same work. So you
Yeah.
can't knock it.
Right.
You can't knock it. It just so many folk got shit to say. You know what I mean? I look at some cars and be like, what the fuck did they do that for? They didn't have to do that.
Right.
But I'm into cars. I know this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you got guys that build cars, 125,000, 40,000. So because you spent that 125, you feel like you supposed to be the man. Everybody's supposed to like my shit. Nigga, my shit supposed to be on Whip by Wade, every goddamn body shit. But that nigga that spent that 40, he made that 40 work in that bit. Paint look good, trunk waving, wheel nasty, everything for that 40. It's all about who you know and how you make your money work. Just because you got the money don't mean you got the vision or the passion to put this shit together.
Right.
And like I had to tell one of my partners, you going in the shop with all this jewelry on, with all this money bulging out your pocket, get what they finna do? Fuck the shit out of you. They already know you goddamn you throwing you willing to throw it away. So get what? I'm gonna goddamn get me a little extra. If I can get another 5,000 off this shit, another 10,000 off of you, I'm gonna do it. Oh, so
Them the lames. We going back to that. Them the lames that they don't know. They don't
they
know.
don't know, but
One thing I ask people, I ask a lot of people why they are getting an LS motor. They can't
okay,
even tell me why they're getting an LS motor.
because they
Because I guess
see me
it's
on social
popular
media.
now.
I'm tell you why I'm getting one.
Why?
The nigga took my money. Nigga took my goddamn money. I ain't lying, KB. KB, real talk. I ate cereal for 2 days. I ain't eating no food. I was so fucking mad, bro. But get what? Nigga, my daughter come in that motherfucker and pat me on the back, say, Daddy gonna be all right. That shit that fucked me up, boy, cause my daughter seen that shit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you why it fucked me up, because as I made my money cash wise, I always put it to the side. When I never knew what I had. So it was like, okay, my daughter at the house, my son in there on the game. I want my daughter to be familiar with money. 500,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10.
Right.
I want her to be familiar with that. So when she go to high school, when that young nigga come in that bit with a bankroll full of ones with them 20s on top, she won't be like, oh, he got money. No. Nigga, I just counted 5,000 with my pa. So it's like I saved this money up. My kid knew what I was doing. They don't even know nothing about no car, but I'm explaining to a car. My daughter got them. Oh, you trying to go sideways? They saw they know daddy won't go sideways. And to go spend that money, man, go down to Summit. My mama, like one of my vehicles in my mama name.
Right.
My mama got so many tolls from the HOV lane going to Summit. Every time I went to Summit, I jumped in that motherfucker. I ain't fuck traffic. I'm putting this toward the engine bill. And for me to spend all that money, crank, piston, rod, head, everything fucking new. Nigga bent my motherfucking cam up. Yeah, nigga installed the piston, took the pistons out, piston ring looked good, everything. Put the piston ring back, fucked the piston rings up. So I had to go buy new pistons, ring, everything. Went and bought all that shit. Put the motor together, wipe the cam out. Nigga gonna tell me to go back in it. You gonna tell me to go back in it? No, I just take it somewhere else. Let my OG do it. OG did a good job. We just, I don't know what the hell. He probably looking at this shit too. I love you, bro. But I don't have 2 motors from him, and it leaks around the oil pan. So, but motherfucker run like a sewing machine. It don't have no problem. Just got that oil leak. Both of my motors ran good. Just the oil leak. You know what I mean? But respect the bro. He did do what he's supposed to do outside the oil leak. Transmission wise, shit, I think nigga probably got about a case of KY on me on that shit. And nigga, I ain't gonna even say fuck me. I just don't know what the fuck went on. God damn, boy. It like nigga just dropped the ball on me. Couple 700 transmission. I watched this nigga rebuild the 350 twice in my yard. I got a picture of the nigga, but I ain't gonna post it. Cause I still fuck with the nigga. I fuck with that nigga. I don't know what it is, but I fuck with that nigga, man. Right or wrong, I fuck with that nigga, goddamn. He know I don't call the cuss his ass out plenty of time. Oh, it's like, I'm just telling my horror story now, goddamn. Paint wise, I had my truck painted by Aaron over before and after. Love that nigga to death too. That's like brother. That's family. I won't have to go outside his shit too. And I always say that it was just a confusion on the color wise, but he made it right. You know what I mean? And he come and say, "Boy, I got you painted." I pull up that motherfucker, but that paint was so dark on that bitch. I said, "This ain't no goddamn teal." And y'all, if y'all know Aaron, y'all know how he talk. Oh damn, bro, you right. I love that nigga though. But he came through on it. Nigga. Big John serious sound. I never had an issue with Big John on my music, never, until he fuck around and talked me into dyno making in the back of that damn truck. But him, Big John been good to me. Big Red definitely been good to me. I can't even count. Big Red, Big John, them boys been good to me. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about Big Red though. I sit over there with that nigga. I be trying to go to Big Red shop sometime and just drop off what I'm gonna drop off or say what I'm gonna say and go on. That nigga there gonna talk, boy. And when he get to talking, you get to looking around the shop and shit. Like, man, that nigga might do some work. But I had a Bubba Chevy, run unclean. The only person I trusted to take the dash loose. And he did what he was gonna do, man. And I paid for it, but you can't, like, I tell niggas straight up, I fuck with bro. And then I can't forget, hey, if you're on the south side, you got a young boy. Know his shit too. I fuck with him hard too. Kevin, certified, and I fuck with bro hard. He do good work. I like his work. You know what I mean? If I need something done, if I can't afford Big Red or Big John, I don't know a lot of shops, man, because I don't get a lot of shit done. Interior wise, folks hit me every day about interior shop. I don't know.
Right.
I wish I knew because I need the shit done, but I'm not paying $12,000. I refuse to do that shit. I go buy another car. $12,000.
For your interior?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about on a truck. You know,
Yeah,
I,
I'm just saying, but it gotta make sense to
right,
me on the truck anyway.
right.
But
Here's the thing. I think it got to make sense no matter what it is. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Where, like you say, some people might want to spend 12,000 on their interior. They okay with it. Some people might want to spend 30,000, 20,000 on rims. Some people might want to spend 10,000 on their music.
yeah,
Some people might want to spend 35, 40,000 on their motor. It's just levels, and it's people. And I'm not gonna knock you if you want to go spend 12,000 on your interior, and I don't.
right.
That's this not my circus or my monkeys. You do what you do.
But you got the people, and I see it's some motherfuckers out here right now. Feel like because you got to have this interior, this music person, this paint person on your car
Right.
to make you a big dog.
Right.
Like I tell nigga, bro, that nigga talk that big dog shit to me, nigga. Like, you can't talk that big dog shit to me. I don't give a fuck what you spend in your car. Who got your car, nigga? But like I tell nigga, when you talk that shit about your car, you the big dog, you the heavyweight. When a nigga pick your car apart, bro, you better goddamn suck that shit up through a straw, nigga, and goddamn call it a day. Cause you asked for that shit. You asked for that shit. You put that target on your head. And why I tell nigga that, boy, nigga don't understand how long I've been in this shit. When we used to walk around with cameras, nigga, video cameras, nigga, Mark D's arrested soul, bro. Nigga, we had videotapes in them motherfuckers and shit. SD cards. So guess what? When we editing up in the middle of the night, bro, 2, 3 in the morning, we looking at this shit like, damn, bro, you did all this capping.
And this the car.
Boy, that motherfucker got down paint waving like this and shit. Come on. I can respect the nigga who just put their car together and it got flaws. You didn't go out here bragging, oh, nigga, I'm the best. Don't. You got your car together how you got it together and you enjoying that shit.
Right.
But when you got them put that target on your head that you the big dog or you coming for niggas, you got to be able to wear that. You got to respect that shit when that shit come at you. You
Right.
put the target on yourself. Real
Right.
talk. That's why I tell niggas, I don't get out here and talk that truck shit. Cause I know it's some niggas out here got that shit. And get what? Some of the niggas who got these big dog trucks, get what they call me. And I don't hide shit. I tell them what I know, where they should go. Any pointers I get, I don't, man, I want to see that shit. Cause guess what? It don't do nothing but make me upgrade what I got going on.
Right.
Like, nigga don't understand. When I had my red OBS truck, I changed my red OBS truck off the most, I ain't gonna even say the most stupidest shit. I'm at Quick Trip, gas station, rolling a blunt. The same nigga who painted my truck painted another nigga truck, the same red car. He say, well, I want that shit Big Lack got on his truck. My truck, all red. Red mirror, red bumpers, everything bloody red. I'm bloody red. This nigga go bloody red, black grill, black mirrors, shit like that. Smoke tail light, smoke headlight. So I know your truck. At the Quick Trip rolling the blunt. Some say put the pistol under your thigh. I put the pistol under my thigh. This nigga in the other truck pulls up next to me. No, his buddy pulls up next to me. So when he get out the car, the nigga looking at the truck, and so I'm like, okay, he checking out the truck. I ain't thinking of that. He liked the truck. Nigga got down, come walk down the truck again, and the nigga opened the driver door. And when he opened the driver door, I rolled out the door and put the pistol in his stomach. He said, big dog, please don't shoot. I said, bro, what the fuck is you doing? The same nigga who went and got his truck painted like mine, he thought I was him. So I say, bro, I know who you talking about. I ain't gonna scream your name. But I say, bro, look at, I say, bro, shit, black mirror, black grill. He like, damn, Brian, you don't know nothing about cars. You don't know. You know what I mean? Luckily, I wasn't on no dumb shit. You know what I mean? But it's like you doing some shit you need to know. And a lot of people don't know shit about these cars, man. You know what I mean? You just knowing, like, niggas in the hood, oh boy, he the hardest nigga around. He the hardest nigga around your neighborhood because y'all never left the neighborhood.
Right.
So once you leave the neighborhood and you see, oh, there's some niggas out here really playing in this field, they got some shit. And that's where the game, that's where a lot of the shit fucked up at with a lot of folks. They thinking they the man because that little town you in, you are the man.
Right.
But when you go over to the next town and it's 3, 4, 5 niggas the man over there, and you coming up short, now you in your feelings.
Right.
You just gotta respect shit, man. A lot of niggas like respect shit for what it is. You got real car heads, you got real car heads with money, real car heads without money. And you just got folk that got money, they're trying to fit in with this shit. Niggas going their 401k to oppress another nigga. Niggas taking out second mortgages on their houses to impress another nigga. Niggas out here doing insurance jobs to keep up with all these niggas that don't give a damn about you. Straight up. Niggas out here, all this, Rick Ross shows, Whip by Way show. These niggas at these shows putting on, bro. These niggas don't give a fuck about you. Niggas don't even know you. They just know you from the internet. But you don't goddamn win and did another $50,000 worth of shit to your car so you can just goddamn be in the playing field with these niggas. And these niggas still don't give a fuck about you. You two niggas still overlooking your shit. You mad? You mad? Damn, bro, I got the same shit he got. Why I can't get on the internet? Like I tell a nigga, but a lot of these niggas don't know how to brand themselves, KP. You ain't got to do the shit talking. Just show up. Put your shit out there. Because it's a lot of shit that's out here that's better than some of these so-called big dog cars. They just don't brand their shit like that. They don't drive their shit like that. You know what I mean? Straight up. Like I tell folks, they like my truck. I feel like my truck is a piece of shit compared to some of these trucks I be around. Like straight up. But they be like, oh no. I know what I got tired of mine. I'm cool with that. But you did a good job. You did a good job. And you did it without trying to compete with social media and the big wigs. You did it to your level. Just like CTN in the City is a show that made me realize that it don't cost that much to enjoy your truck. It's all about what you think. And it's so many different varieties of shit that come through there that you be like, damn, I got more shit done here, but I like this. And he ain't got that much done. But I like it.
Right.
And that's the thing about it, bro. Build your shit to your liking, to your enjoyment, because at any given day, you don't know if you're gonna be able to drive that shit. You know what I mean? I got a buddy right now, man. C10 truck. He had this truck, I know 25, maybe 30 years now. Talk heavy about this truck. Barely drove the truck. Might drive the truck on a Saturday or a Friday. And never really just got a chance to enjoy like the car culture that we got going on. Car shows, the Sunday fun day. Never got a chance to enjoy that. You kept the truck in your community. And it was like, damn, and he wound up getting paralyzed. So it's like, damn, bro, you had a nice built truck, nice truck. You know what I mean? It went to where trucks are at now, but it still was a clean truck, run good, pull good. But you never got a chance to enjoy it before, you know, that tragedy happened to you. But it's just like I tell folks, man, enjoy this shit. I fuss and complain about my shit so much, KP, but I still get I get my ragged ass in that ragged ass truck. I ain't gonna even lie, I got a crook right here so bad I had to keep doing like this, looking at the goddamn gauges. I ain't never had to do no shit like that a day in my goddamn life. I swear to God, if I could have lived that stop motor in that truck. But thanks to a few brothers of mine, we're gonna cross over to Death Row in a few more months.
Okay.
We're gonna cross over to Death Row, and hopefully, you know, I make it out like Snoop Dogg, surviving and enjoying life.
So to touch on some of what you said, I think the real issue is you have car guys and you have guys with cars, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the car guys are the ones, and like you said, it's levels. You don't have to have a lot of money. You just are a car person, and not just guys, girls too, right?
Yep, definitely.
Girls.
Shout out to Gabby because Gabby and Miss Supersport and still like Miss Supersport was the not to cut you off, but it's Miss Supersport and actually anybody from Decatur, East Side, Columbia Drive, Glenwood, McAfee, they know my girl Kiosha. Kiosha actually was the first female that I could call, go to the house. I seen at school that had a old school, and then I met Miss Supersport. But she was the first girl bought Chevy 412s in the trunk. We will say fuck lunch and go to the parking lot and back trunks up to each other to see who trunk was going crazy. But her, and well, she probably watching this cuss my ass out. White girl helping. So her, Miss Supersport, and my girl Kiosha is the first three women that I dealt with old school wise that had cars that was compatible with the guys. And it's a lot of more females out there that's doing it now, that's doing it real big. Shout out to all you guys. And I try to tell a few, don't get caught up in your feelings when it comes down to this car shit. Keep striving with your car because everything don't come on like you let this internet fool, you think they getting this shit overnight. But no, just keep doing what you're doing. And like when my first truck that I spent a lot of money in, I piled everything up in my mama garage, so I got everything I needed, one by one. Before I decided to go out tonight and buy a bottle and buy me some weed to go clubbing, I would buy me one part off the internet, then go party. And I just piled that shit up. And that's for anybody, man. You can get this shit done. You just gotta sacrifice some of the shit that you do. And my baby brother good at that shit, man. That motherfucker go so fast, you be like, damn. And I had to take note of that shit. Anything I try to do, I just stopped doing. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, sit in the house, you know what I mean? Until I get what I want. Because, you can sometimes you're gonna get fast money, sometimes you're gonna get slow money. So you have to get it how it go, but you have to make the shit count. And that's what anybody, man, if you watching this shit and you trying to fuck with this shit, just make it count. If you gotta sacrifice the little small shit, no Chick-fil-A this week, no steak this week, whatever the case is, and buy what you need for whatever you're trying to do first. And then if you got something extra, go treat yourself to, the parties and all the other stuff. Right. This shit, I tell anybody, man, you got some folk that can do this shit overnight, but do what you can. It will work out a whole lot better for you. Right. When you go to a shop and the motherfucker tell you, hey, it's 10,000, and you say, okay, I leave you 5 today. If you lock a nigga in with 5,000, go get your car back. And why I say that is, if you pay 5,000, don't drag a nigga out another 12 months. Go get your car, especially if he doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Just go. Like I tell my brother all the time, I'm gonna go get the truck paint. Go lock yourself in. What should I take it? Mako Spray Glow. Why? Nigga like Mako Spray Glow. Get what? The same flaws you gonna get with goddamn Pookie them down there. Them same little flaws, they're gonna cost you $5,500, $6,500, and he gonna keep your shit for 6 months to a year. Mako gonna give you them same flaws for $2,500, and you gonna get your shit back in 2 weeks, and you can take it over here to goddamn Pookie and let him wet sand the Buffett, and you good as gold.
Right.
Especially if you ain't doing no motherfucking candy.
But like you say, it's levels. It's
man.
Understand.
I tell a nigga,
you have to understand your why. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. I tell a nigga like right now, my nigga T, A1 Cup T, that nigga there showed me love from day one. When I did my first OBS truck, KP, County Road, get what he do? Paint my truck. I say, whatever blue you put on there, I just want to goddamn. It's the same year I stacked everything in my mama garage. Now, I've been having trucks, but this is the one I'm finna go 20. I'm finna go 26s on the OBS for the first time. New mirror, new lights, new grill, every motherfucking thing. This nigga paint my shit and set it out in the sun, to cure.
Right.
And the rain come through that bitch.
Oh my God.
I ain't got no wind. I ain't got no glass in the truck. Nothing. But my interior in that motherfucker. Real nigga shit, KP. Get what that nigga say. Come get your truck. It got outside in the rain. You don't owe me nothing. Huh? Come get the truck. I don't wait saying the bus and everything. He's ready to go. But you don't owe me nothing. It got caught in the rain. They get your interior clean. Now, I don't gave him a deposit on the shit. He said, come get your truck. Hear what I do. I go in and get my truck. But I can respect that. And I still try to offer him some money. He say, no, this on me. Now, this ain't like now. This was back in the day. But I went and got my shit. Get what? I got there, you had them the vacuum cleaner with the carpet cleaner machine on it. I had the motherfucker with a extension cord ran outside, clean the seat. But bruh laid that shit for what he laid it for, and it looked better than that 35, 45, 5500 paint job. Every last paint job I have got from this guy been better than what some of these big dogs
I
charge.
gotta go follow him if I'm not
Yeah,
already.
he's so low key. I ain't gonna need lie. I went by the shop the other day. Ghost Town. I don't know what he got going on. He probably on him, motherfucker.
He on there. He talking.
He like that my dog. Like I can call him and say, "Hey, I need the truck." If he got room for me, he gonna take me in. But long story short is, bruh took care of me. It's a lot of niggas out here that looked out for me, and niggas not that shit. I don't need no nigga to do shit for me. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. But when you fuck with a motherfucker, man, you goddamn, hey, a blessing is a blessing.
So speaking of that, I have a homegirl that I used to be the type of person that would never let nobody do nothing for me, right?
Right?
She broke this down. She was like, how you gonna ask God to bless you and then tell him how to send the blessings? From then on, I never turn nothing down because I asked him to bless me. I can't. Blessing might not come in the form of money. The blessing might come in the form of favor.
You right. I'm gonna tell you some sleep shit. I'm on the phone with my dog. We talking the shit. Nigga say, you coming to the shop? Nah, I'm goddamn woo. Say, goddamn, when you gonna fuck with the motor? I ain't thought about the motor. Like, I don't have the part for the internal part for my motor down there almost 2 years now, year and a half. So I go to the shop any fucking way. And a blessing comes in the shop a couple hours later while I'm there. I don't know a motherfucker from a can of paint, but motherfucker blessed the nigga, man. It was a blessing that I couldn't refuse, KP, to like the smallest things a nigga appreciate. Like I tell nigga, whenever I get my motor life right, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got to be the fastest, but I'm gonna show my motherfucking ass. I tell anybody, bro. I don't KP. That be my goal. I don't got to be the fastest, but if I come to the Crab Trap house, right, and you come out there one day in the front of the shop, and you like, there ain't no two lines out there in the middle of the street. You like, that when Big Lat Lil, he had a 2-piece fish sandwich and some broccoli. But guess what? That is all I ever asked from the time I ever got a motor built is Big Lat want to lead sideways. That's been before social media. Always East Coast Rider, Stunt World DVD. That's all I want to do. Like, I always had good running motors, no problems and stuff, but never no real horsepower. I just want to lead sideways. I tried to pull it off, and I ain't gonna even lie. My guy who started on my motor, man, I love that nigga to death. He can call me and say he need $100. I take it to him. He just had issues. Started on my motor, had some issues. I had to go another direction. But if he would have just did what he did, my big ass would be sliding and gliding around this motherfucker. So everything he told me to do, when I did do it, that shit was working.
Right.
I pull up out the Humble. I think me and Dozy were together one day just to check on him.
Right.
CDDE. Man, pop the hood. I ain't come over here to goddamn do this shit. I just crump my truck up, come see you. Pop the hood, goddamn. Motherfucker went to pop the hood, went and got a spray bottle. And went to spraying under my hood. Nigga say, cut the truck off. Come to find out, carburetor bolts loose as fuck. You can turn them with your finger. He got down, tighten up everything, truck biting harder than ever. But I didn't ask for that shit. I just came to see how you were doing. Did you eat?
He heard it.
He heard it. Take it up the street. So he told me go to the street. What I do? I go straight up the street, get him something to eat. Get a big ass church chicken. Go get a big ass box church chicken, biscuit, tea. Look, eat. But it's shit like that I appreciate, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And niggas don't understand. It's okay to salute niggas that fuck with you or do right by you or look out for you. Niggas feel like that's gay or dick riding. No, bro, ain't shit wrong with a nigga looking out for you if he fuck with you. Now, a begging ass nigga, that's different.
Right.
That's different. But when you looking out for a nigga, bro, plenty nigga call me because I fuck with you, whatever case. I pull up, ooh, hey, you want something to drink, something to eat? I'm gonna go by the store, whatever the case is, just cause you fuck with motherfuckers. And niggas gotta understand the difference with that shit, bro. Like, nigga do all that. Like, why is everything so fucking gay?
Right.
Like, nigga said some shit the other day to my Paul. What the fuck you pausing for, nigga? But that's that. I don't get that. I don't get that shit, man.
Right.
Like, all the way down to the hot dog shit. How the fuck you gonna tell me it's gay to eat a fucking bitch? I was eating a hot dog at 3 years old, goddamn it. Now you telling me this shit gay cause a nigga eating a fucking hot dog? You a bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is. That shit lame and fuck. If you a grown ass nigga and you thinking about gay shit every time a nigga do some shit, nigga, you sweet. You a thumb in a boot ass nigga. Come on, bro. I tell a nigga trying me like that on that hot dog shit, but I don't play no motherfucking game, bitch ass nigga. I eat hot dog. Straight up. You wanna play that shit? Now when I go outside your motherfucking head, I was just playing too. Come on, man. Nigga make most shit more than what it really is. Real talk. Niggas be so sensitive about shit, playful about the most weakest shit, bro. Like, some niggas don't play them game, bro, and you gotta respect that shit. Nigga don't play them type of game. Nigga don't play them type of game.
Right.
Like, you gonna fuck around with your homeboys on certain shit. You gonna joke, shoot the shit, whatever the case is, cause that's what y'all do. Y'all know each other like that. But niggas you don't know, bro, you can't play them game like that, bro.
I said that to Miss April's son, when I was interviewing him. One thing I never do is I don't joke with people I don't know. Cause I don't know how they gonna take it or what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I will notice I don't get in people comments joking with them. I don't do none of that. I don't even get in celebrities comments talking crazy.
Yeah.
Cause you never know who. You don't never know what's gonna happen, and you might think it's a joke, but they ain't taking it like that.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you some other shit too, KP, that I don't like. Quit playing the victim. If you can get on social media and make a video and talk about somebody, and then when somebody else get on your ass and they got a wave of people behind them picking and zoning on your ass, you gotta respect that shit. You gotta if you gonna dish that shit out, you gotta be willing to take it. You know what I mean? You gotta be willing to take it. So don't get on here talking about a nigga or a nigga car, and then when a nigga get on your car and call your shit out, it is what it is. Like I tell nigga, I can eat all my punches on my shit, cause I know what I got tied up in mine.
Right.
And I can damn near probably move my shit how your shit move. I can go wherever you go. You might can drive to Florida. I can tow that motherfucker still be right there when you get there. but real talk, man, it's just like people just gotta stop trying to live for the internet. Just stop living for the internet. If people start living for the internet and be more truthful, because KP, we can end this video tonight, and we can agree to wake up at 6 a.m. fussing and cussing at each other, and the internet gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But if we agree tonight to say we're gonna wake up and we're gonna support each other business promoting, and you can goddamn hear the crickets and the dice rolling in the fucking floor.
Right.
And that's the thing about it is the more negative shit that goes on, people support. That is the most dumbest shit possible.
Right.
Like, you know, you got shops that gonna fuck up, man, but the shops that do right, it's okay to shout them out when they do some good shit for you. It's okay. And my main thing, KP, right now is people just make shit right.
Right.
If motherfuckers make shit right with this car world, man, it'll be a whole lot. And I try to tell folks, too, I can't tell you how to run your business or how to get your money. But if you can goddamn paint in 2 months 10 cars at $3,500, why not take that?
Right.
Versus you painting 2 cars at $7,000 in 2-3 months. I know you working a little bit harder, but guess what? You getting more out there. Like if Sunday, I put this challenge out there. Sunday, what shop can pull up with the most cars that you touched?
Right.
What shop? Like it's here in Atlanta. It's hard, bro. It's hard. Like for a shop to come through that motherfucker strong.
Right.
If it's a paint shop, I just had 7 cars come through that bit. If it's a motor shop, I just had 6 cars come through here. It's hard to get a shop. If anybody know a shop that can pull that shit out, let me know. Real talk. It's ways, like I tell folks, man, folks got to get out of their feelings and quit thinking fucked up. You can do shit like that, friendly competition, without it being beef.
Right.
It just should make you step your game up. So if Cavassier shop is painting 3 cars every 7 months, and Coca-Cola got them come through and paint 12 cars in 3 months, and they got customized colors, but they're not candy, or whatever the case is, they got more cars in the street in a decent time than you did, regardless of the body work. They made it work.
Right.
If you got a customer that's willing to pay what you ask and say, hey, here's $10,000 in parts. You told me it was 10,000. Here's the 10,000, and you go buy everything for that particular car for 10,000 that you need. Honestly, if you're not doing insurance jobs and you don't have a nigga car for a year and a half already, you should better goddamn finish that car less than a year because you got everything. So guess what? You don't have this man. Why are you still working on this man car if you don't have it 2 years? And you can get this nigga car done right here in 6 months.
Right.
Go on and get his ass out of the way. You got everything you need. He pretty pissing you over here. That's just me thinking. You know what I mean? That's just me thinking.
Right.
Let me finish what I can finish, regardless of who been here the longest. If he don't got everything he need, I can't finish him. So let me finish what I can finish.
Absolutely.
It's just like when I go do multiple glass jobs, like if I go to one location and they give me 5 cars, I tell those all the time, we finna pop these motherfuckers. And we pop every last glass out of them. Foo, 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 foo. We prep each glass as we go. So we lay a glass, prep a glass, lay a glass. So it's an assembly line.
Right.
Then we go back. Guess what? He putting the car back together. I'm putting the car back together. We put them all back together. We out of there. So if it takes me 5 cars, if 5 cars in one location, if it takes me 7 minutes to get the glass out of each car, I'm gonna get the glass out of each car, trim down, get all my glue tools together, and I'm coming back. Boom, boom, boom. If I can get 5 cars done in 2 hours or less, I'm rolling.
Right.
And the same thing with a body shop. If you got a body shop, man, and you specialize in don'ts, you know who gonna pay up front or who got all their money. Or even if everybody left the same amount of deposits, hey, we gonna spend this first week right here doing Joe Blow body work. Second week we're gonna do KP body work. The third week we're gonna do Joe Blow body work. The fourth week we're gonna do this person body work. Now you got all these cars done.
Right.
Body work. Now we a month in on body work on 5 cars. Done. At the end of the month. The next month, you paint. You might can paint each car in 2 days. So really you don't cut down the weeks. Whatever you gotta do, fix body work, you got a whole nother week to fix whatever you fuck up. You got a whole nother week to goddamn wet sand the buff. You got a whole nother week to put everything back. It doesn't take long if you got the customer that is paying. And that's what I think a lot of people got to realize. If the customer is paying or dropping off what you need to get to a certain point, get that done versus this nigga over here penny pinching you. Even though he penny pinching you, buy the parts and let it stack so you get to a certain level, and then you can goddamn run a train on that particular person's car.
Right.
If that makes sense,
Yeah.
that it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's ways of doing shit. It's a lot of shops that do good work that just don't have the help.
Yeah.
But don't keep taking people's car. I understand you got to pay bills, but if you fix the cars that's there, you can get the rest of your money to pay those bills, and then you could take in something else that you can get done a little bit faster. Like I say, I don't own none of these shops, but I analyze and I'm in some of these shops. I went in one.
I use man shops, but I don't even do that
Ain't no
anymore.
fucking way in hell I recommend a shop right now. I'm in. Look, you see where I'm at. Love the nigga to death. Call the nigga every fucking day. A lot of people don't even know. Me and this nigga been together since 05, 06. You know what I mean? But I can't recommend nobody. But I went to a particular paint shop. Fuck me up, KP. He fucked me up because I wasn't expecting. But I felt like he listened to a nigga a little bit.
Right.
When I went in that bitch, G-body. All of them in prep. Ready for paint.
Right.
Come back to do some glass work for a customer out there. Paint it. Fuck up spot. They working on the fuck up spot on this particular car. But they all lined up, they all painted, they got where the fuck up spot set. So once you fix everything, guess what you're doing? Wet sanding and buffing and putting shit back. You got your assembly line. It makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
Would you ever have a shop?
No, I'm having a tough time with the glass work.
Okay.
Yeah. I honestly, God, KP, I'd rather work in somebody's shop. You know what I mean? I like doing this shit. Like I just rather work. Like I tried out to work for Todd back when he was at the other, not the shop downtown, but before then, learn how to do ties and shit. But I was actually doing glass for a company, so it didn't work out for me like that. But like I like this shit. I just wish I'm learning more now. I can do the conventional motors and stuff like that. I got my nephew helping me out on the LS shit. I learned from him day LS swap. So I learned shit, and but if I could work, if I could make money working in the shop, I'd rather do that because I like being around cars. I like learning this shit, and then it's also is like I like to brag, and I don't have nobody to brag on. Like I don't like when it come down to cars. We used to brag on Jarvis, Jay's custom. We used to brag, cause Jay, and still to this day we bragging on him. But like nigga, I started this shit to brag on my city and the people in my city. Like niggas call it dick riding. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, but you ain't gonna say that shit in my motherfucking face and think it's gonna be sweet. Cause I know what I do. I've been doing this shit too long. Like I like representing where I'm from and the people that I deal with. But right now it's hard to represent anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to represent anybody. And the people that I have dealt with, you know, on certain shit, I take pride in them at times when I'm at certain events. But I tell you, more than transmission, well, I don't take pride in none of that shit.
All
Don't.
right. So to address a couple more things before we get out of here,
No,
the
we ain't going nowhere. You gotta go to bed.
the elephant in the room. Well, you know, it only let us stay live for so
We
long,
need to
but
come back on here.
the elephant in the room is there have been rumors swirling about you retiring from the car thing. What about that?
Yes. Why? I'm tired. I'm tired. I ain't gonna need a lie. Like I put up a lot. I done a lot. You know what I mean? Over the time, I done a lot. I helped a lot of shops out, a lot of businesses along this shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of businesses don't went through the roof. And it's not about that. It's tired, man. Like I don't want to be fake about this shit. All the sucker shit. Like I tell you, folks, I'm old and I think I get that shit from my daddy. I still be with like I want to box a nigga ass out because it's so much sucker ass shit that people are letting fly and they making it okay. So it's like I love this shit. I don't Wade was a jit watching me. And you see what Wade did? Proud of that nigga. Proud of him.
Yeah.
J-Bo,
Yeah.
107.
Yeah.
Proud of these folks, bruh. Like I feel like I don't done my part. I done my part, man. And it's like the social media done tarnished it so much to where folks don't respect that shit. They doing make believe shit on social media so folks believe that they are these type of people. When a nigga like me know who you really are, but you calling the truth hate, and when the truth is the truth, that's just what it is. It ain't hate. You don't understand this shit. That's just like with female. Man, a bitch goddamn, you can sit here and tell a bitch, hey, I'm drinking Cavassier at the shop. Bitch, you drinking Coca-Cola with that funk ass hoe down at the goddamn pizzeria. I just told you the God honest truth. And that's the way the game is now. Niggas gonna respect the lie over the truth. It ain't no hate. Niggas like, and I have learned this too is niggas have made fake beef on social media just to get people to follow their page. Like, you get on that motherfucker, yeah, these niggas hating on me. Boy, ain't nobody hating on your motherfucking ass. Ain't nobody thought about your motherfucking ass. And all these niggas be talking about they had these cars way back then. You can't goddamn tell me, nigga, you can't even show me a video or a picture when you was on Moreland Avenue, Gresham Road, the Marlin parking lot. Y'all niggas talking about y'all been had cars. Y'all niggas was nowhere to be found. Straight up.
Right.
Like, it's some niggas out here that got followers. Y'all niggas was nowhere to be found. Nigga went in with Eco Rider, Stunt World Messy Board. Y'all nigga went nowhere. Y'all nigga went on Moreland. Y'all nigga went on Gresham. Y'all nigga went on Columbia Drive, Jazzy T. When I'm sitting here watching y'all nigga count, then let's get on these niggas who live in Atlanta that's not from Atlanta. When you go to town, talking about you had all these cars, but the nigga from your town say you ain't have shit. Real talk. Oh, man, come on, nigga, do too much capping around in big. Like I tell nigga, I stand on my shit. I had a KP no cap. I know I had goddamn 30 play car. Had them in my possession, name, paperwork, everything. No flip shit. But nigga be right here talking about what they had 10, 20 years ago. Then when you do the resume on the shit, or a nigga who stay in that door till you goddamn expose your ass, and you ain't had that shit. You ain't had that shit. Huh? Yeah, come on in this motherfucking shit. Hey,
So,
tell the motherfucker where to eat it on the east side, bro.
Fred Street, Southside, Glenwood, Decatur, you know. Uh,
and I got something to say to you about that. I'll tell you later.
But no, real shit though, man. It just like, niggas go beyond to try to be somebody just instead of being themselves. A nigga will respect you more if you just being yourself. It don't matter what you got. You know what I mean? Like, I got a dog. I love that nigga to death, bro. I knock a nigga ass off about that nigga cause that just, and he'll do the same for me. This nigga be living in 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And we get to arguing about this shit like we would get to arguing about this shit, but it just us. We do this shit. I love that nigga to death. But like nigga, that shit was 20 years ago. That shit you talking about, what you had. What you talking about now? Same thing with these females. Man, KP, boy, you got them, you talk to a female and be like, shit, when the last time you been downtown to a night dinner? Shit, 1996. Huh? Like, damn, bitch. You be talking about all this. But get what? These bitches don't be going. Look, no disrespect. These bitches don't be going nowhere, KP. They don't be going nowhere. These bitches be fuck. Look, bitch bust it down for the 500. Nigga give you 500, you happy. 250, you happy. $100, you happy. Straight up. But my thing is, I be big brother to a lot of these hoes. I be like, shawty, you gotta goddamn get your shit together. Then when a nigga got there to do some old slash shit, you around here crying. I don't want to hear that shit, cause I told you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't sugarcoat shit. Nigga, when my niggas in the wrong, when I'm in the wrong, my sister in the wrong, my brother in the wrong, I say what I gotta say. Friend. I got so many female friends hate motherfucking good. I gotta get another t-shirt too. I ain't shit. But I ain't shit when I tell you the truth. When you call me crying, cause nigga don't did you XYZ, you brought that shit on yourself.
Right.
You bought that shit. And just, I ain't gonna even lie, KP. It's so many bitches out here be capping, bro. And I swear to God, no disrespect about the B word. It's just me
Right.
talking. But, nigga, they don't be having no life going on, KP. Motherfucker ain't never left outside they side of town. But you all on social media talking about, yeah, a nigga gotta do this to me. Nigga gotta do this for me. You can't even goddamn go do it for yourself. You can't do it for yourself. You
That's like
can't even
the
take a
chick that
break.
wants you to buy her.
Ty ball is a baby ass.
That's like the chick that want to do to buy her a Birkin and she ain't never bought herself a Birkin.
Bro, all kind of shit. Bitch be leaving on child support. All that, man. Like, boy, come on, man. We want to talk. Let's talk. Boy, I got, real talk, man. I ain't lying. Yeah.
So, Sunday. Let's
Sunday.
back to that. So
Yep.
Sunday, we'll be over at the Crab Trap House with it from 11 to 2.
Yes.
Going over to the Urban Pub. Now the Urban Pub is like all of maybe 8 minutes from the Crab Trap House.
Exactly.
If 8 minutes. I think the other day it took me 6 minutes to get over there. So oh, I think you left out the best part, right? You didn't say who was gonna be at the Urban Pub Sunday.
Okay.
I love her, by the way.
All right. Urban Pub. I swear to God, no disrespect. I think I'm pronouncing her name right.
Soraya.
Soraya from the show Empire. My cousin managed with her. She called me and say, "Hey, cuz, hey, we want to come shoot a video for her new hot single." The song is kind of dedicated to Atlanta. It's supposed to be an Atlanta vibe and all that. So they want to come shoot a video. They want everybody that has cars, custom cars, to be there. They're gonna run through the parking lot, shoot the video. So everybody gets a chance to put their car in a major video, if you like.
Right.
And we got another guy, Money Making Marco. He's doing I want to say an Amazon video or Tubi movie. For
Mm-hmm.
one of those, they're gonna come out and do some filming also.
Right.
He probably wind up doing a rap video too because he raps. We're trying to get Lotto, not the Lotto Zoe, not the female rapper Lotto, but Lotto Zoe out there to do his rap video. We got a lot of YouTubers and a lot of bloggers that's supposed to be there too. So if your car never made social media or YouTube or anything of that nature, this would be the day.
Okay.
This will be the day. You know what I mean? We're gonna have food vendors. We're gonna have car wash people out there. We just want everybody to come out, man, have a fun. I want folks to come out. If you do line, my biggest thing, I want a group of girls come out there that know how to do line dance. I want to see that shit. That shit turn me on.
Ooh.
I love to see the line dance shit.
Okay, girls, y'all
So,
do the line
so
dance.
any group of girls, country girls, I don't. Hey, if y'all know a group of girls that know the line dance and shit, hey, tag them in this. Tell them to come. I just want to see the shit. We just want to have a big party. You know what I mean? So if you down for that and you like to have a good time, you want to see some cars, show off some cars. Anybody with low riders, we want you there. Like I say, anybody that's doing reckless driving, burnouts, donuts, stay away.
We
Stay
don't
away.
want you to.
We don't want you there. Like I say, Clayton County has been a blessing to me and my buddy Red, DZP,
Shout out to
and the Urban Pub. They've been a blessing to us, and you know they've been looking out for us. So we want to keep that situation going. Like I say, if you come out there and they ask me who you are doing the dumb shit, and I know who you are, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
It ain't.
Well,
If you want to call it snitching, I'm telling you now, goddamn, your ass dead. You're fried, motherfucker.
that's
But
so. I think we're gonna have a really good time Sunday.
yeah,
It's always great to eat and drink a little bit, and then go out there and hang out. But first of all, I love that lady from Empire.
yeah,
She played Hakeem girlfriend. I love her.
yeah,
So that'll be nice. It'll be dope to see her. And
yeah,
then you know what I feel like it's gonna be, and this just might be because I'm a part of it and I love you and Red. I feel like it's gonna be like back in the days when we used to go to the park and pull the cars out.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I feel like it's gonna be. I feel
yeah.
like you know I don't burn out in my towel. So I think it's gonna be just like back in the days. We go eat. We didn't eat no brunch back then. We wasn't eating brunch. It was
Yeah,
breakfast.
yeah. I know
But
it's gonna.
we gonna
I know it's gonna be live, man. We going to brunch and alcohol at brunch, so I already know where I'm gonna be at. Straight up, man. Like anybody that please meet me at the brunch spot, man. We're gonna sit in there, keep the shit, and we're gonna have us a good time, man. So look, 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
The crab trap, Forest Park, man.
Trap house.
Meet me there. Trap house. Trap house. Crab trap house. Forest Park. Meet me there. I'm gonna be there. So you know what I mean? My goal is not to get fucked up Saturday night. So I'll be there early Sunday morning. So because we just want to have a good time, man. And that's all this about, man. Like I say, I watched my dad and my mama do this shit as a kid, and my brother Junior, like we've been doing, like we've been getting people together for a long time, like shutting down blocks and backing up streets. Like it's nothing new to us. Like I tell you, there's nobody. I put my truck up on the line that nobody can't move traffic like me and Doja.
Right.
If anybody say they can move traffic faster than me and Doja, I'll give you my truck. But we know this shit. You know what I mean? And we don't have people get attitudes, people that dislike us because we just try to keep the traffic moving to keep the event going. That's all it's about.
You can't park there.
Yeah. So everything I do is to make sure that we can keep doing this. It's not to make you look bad, to embarrass you. It's just I don't like problems. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I can solve problems, then some problems can get real difficult. And then some problems, it just put me in I don't give a fuck mode. So I just try to keep it to where anything we do is respectable. We ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't want nobody to feel like they can't come out. These folks bringing kids out, everything, man. Like, I'm watching kids that I know from a baby come out there as adults with their college friends and everything. Like, what the hell you doing out here? But it's we here to support.
Right.
And that's all I want, man. And people understand that. I just want everybody to get along. That's it. Like, you're gonna have your difference. There's gonna be some people that you just don't fuck with.
Right.
And it is what it is. They're just like, I got a beef. And I tell people not to bring their beef to my show. And it's not that kind of beef. But I'm gonna tape it to your car when I see you. It's a silly, it's not no real beef, y'all. It's just some old silly ass shit. So yeah, but it's like I just try to everything from memories. That's it. Like, I want somebody to goddamn hit me on Monday too. Like, boy, I ain't even go to work Monday because I had so much fun. That's it. That's all I want, bro. Like,
You're gonna have that type of day,
yeah.
that type of weekend.
I'm tell you some shit that I take pride in what I do, KP, because when you go across the fucking world and somebody recognize you across the world that you never shook hands with, never seen, and the folk recognize you, speak to you, offer to buy you a drink or pay for your food, it's like, damn, bro, I appreciate that. Like, I'm in Vegas one day, I got I'll go to Lolo Chicken and Waffle out there. I got the big ass cup of Kool-Aid and my food. And motherfuckers say, what's up, big lad? But what he said at KP, I said, boy, what the hell? He said it like it was, like, you know how them gangbangers be and shit? You're like, oh, shit. So I turn around and they like, what's up, man? We fuck with you. I just said everything on the concrete and went over to them like, hey, appreciate you. You know what I mean? You got some folk that wouldn't even do no shit like that. But for them folk to recognize me, and I'm from Atlanta, I don't know where these guys from, but that shit feel good at time, man. Sometimes it be aggravating, but it felt good to know, like, folks really support a nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? I never try to brag and boast about what I do. None of this shit, because it's kind of natural to me. Right. You know what I mean? It's natural. That shit just flow. When it come down to car shows, events, it just flow, you know, how it go. And it seems to work for me. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I had a good time. You really spit some real stuff.
Oh.
It's gonna be hard for me to decide which clip.
No, we come back on at 12.
Day after the show, I always post a clip, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for me to narrow it down which clip, but I think I know which one I'm gonna do. But just to let everybody know again, so Sunday it's gonna be old school Sundays, or what is it called? Classic Car Sunday?
No, this one right here, we want everything. We want the Crown Vics with the candy paint on the 30s. Real talk, like, you know, anybody that had Crown Vics back in the day know I gave them pure D hell. I gave them hell. But there's like some Crown Vics where folks really put some work into the paint. It's just the car. But they did the same thing anybody else did to their car. Real paint job, real interior work, wheels, you know, little motor work. It's the same thing. It's just a Crown Vic. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I shoot the shit with them, but I fuck with them folk. It's a few folk that I fuck with that got nice Crown Vics. So this Sunday Fun Day is just not about old school cars. You know what I mean? I prefer that the Chargers and the Camaros don't come. Straight up. No, you got some sense. You got some sense. But what I'm saying is, you know, the Crown Vic, the Ford truck, and all that, the Dodge truck, I'm cool with all that, man. You know what I mean? I just want people to come have a good time, pull up with some sense, show your car, put your car on display, you know, get the YouTube cameos. Shout out to all the YouTubers and stuff, man. Grizzly, Grayscales, Wheels by Way, Whip at it, Joy Toy Media, J-Bo 107, Jay's Custom, what is it? Jock Custom. I think that's what it is. All you guys, I can't remember your name, but you know who you are. I need all my YouTubers there. All my bloggers. Hey, this.
We definitely turning up Sunday.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
11 to 2 we Crab Trap House, and then after that we headed over to the Urban Pub, which is like roughly 6, 7, 8 minutes away. I can't.
If you keep it up with me, it's 4.5.
You in Forest Park?
Oh, don't scare me. No, I'll just bullshit. Tell them folks
don't speed on Forest Parkway.
No, hell no. Hey, them niggas be coming out. Them motherfuckers be on top of the light pole around that motherfucker.
But
But
yeah,
nah,
so
them folk
I'm very
cool though,
excited.
man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a group of guys right there in that area that know who I am. But we ain't really got too much worry about far apart because we're going the opposite way. So just pull up, man. We're gonna eat us some good breakfast, have some drinks, fellowship for a while, and then we'll go to the pub. Like I say, we can go to the pub early, sit in there, shoot some pool, have a few drinks, and socialize. And then once everybody get there, we're gonna party.
Mhm.
We're gonna party. So if you get up early Sunday and you want some good breakfast, meet me over at the Crab Trap House in Forest Park with KP, and we just gonna make it a great Sunday, man. So like I say, I'm asking anybody from any other areas outside the city, Columbus, Georgia, Macon, in between, Carrollton, in between, Conyers, Athens, in between. Everybody, man. If you're not doing that, please pull up on us, man, and just kick it, man. I don't think it's gonna cost you some gas and a little money to buy you something to eat. That's it. So
Um,
that's what we on.
so already, Chevy matching your homeboy $100. So we
I
got
will I will send you his information tonight
to
too.
pay towards the first. He said the first 5, so it would be the first 10 people who come. We got some money to pay towards their food and drinks. So that's dope. That's dope. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're a busy man. You know,
I appreciate it, baby.
you really provided us some real talk tonight. You probably got
Man.
some people mad at me tonight, but it's
I
okay.
mean,
It's
it's
okay.
okay, man. Like I ain't say nothing for nobody to really be mad about, but if they mad because you didn't ask their question.
No,
Uh,
I asked
uh,
everything I was supposed to ask.
uh,
They
okay.
mad made because they one of them lanes that you was talking about. But I didn't. You know what? That's neither here nor there.
Man. What time you go to bed?
Lat,
We can come back on at 12. I
listen.
got
I have to
about another hour or two.
upload the show to YouTube. I
Don't
got
worry.
stuff.
Hey, look, I'll be back on live at 12:15, Big Lake TV.
Okay.
Y'all tune back in. Anything y'all want to ask me. But KP, I appreciate you. It was fun. Like I say, man, build your cup for yourself. Enjoy your cup before it's too late. And stop believing everything that you see on social media.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because like Trump said, people dying that ain't never died before. So you better
Yeah,
enjoy it while you here.
yeah. That you shops do right. You customers do right. But you folks that's faking all this money that you ain't got, do right. Uh, Basically, man, if everybody just do right or just fix your fuck ups and your mistakes, we'll come a long way with this car shit. And, and everybody ain't got to go to a custom paint shop too. I'm just gonna drop that shit down to you. If nigga gonna tell you he gonna pay you, you gotta pay 65 to get a car painted, and your paint waving or your paint chipping, you can go to Spray Glow and Mako and get a warranty with the same goddamn color. Just being honest. You gonna give a nigga 6,500 to get the paint the color off of Lexus, and your paint won't hold, your shit goddamn ashy, all that shit. You can go to Spray Glow and Mako, get the same paint code with a warranty. Just pay a little extra, and the folk gonna paint your shit, and nigga, you gonna get your car back faster and sooner. Nigga can call it what they want, but it's the truth.
Get your shirt. Spray Glow Mako 2 weeks.
Get what? They gonna make that's what they gonna make me. If my buddy T don't goddamn paint me, that's where I'm going. So T, if you on here, you already know I need to come see you.
Spray Glow Mako 2 weeks.
What? And get what? You gonna be happy. Your shit gonna be shining. Get what? You gonna go down to Mr. Earl. Mr. Earl gonna wet sand and buff that motherfucker out. And boy, you gonna come through the street gliding and sliding in that motherfucker. And you still got an extra little change in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
there's some shots out here painting, bro, but this shit, all this shit hit and miss right now. And then the nigga don't want nigga feel like you ain't supposed to have an attitude about this 65, 75, $8,000 that I just gave you. I ain't supposed to be mad about this shit.
I'm driving my car through that shop. I ain't playing at all. And I'm gonna wait for the police because I did it.
Well, I seen a car that been in the shop for years, and that motherfucker got down blue, paint got down fucked up. But you wrong when you say something about it. Then my thing is, don't get mad when somebody spent what you told them to spend. That's my main thing. Don't get mad. If you told a person that this car was gonna cost 10,000 after you walked through the car, you surveyed the car, you had the car at your shop for a day or a week to analyze the car, and you even if you feel like it's more than 10,000, you should be able to call the customer, or text the customer, and say, "Hey, we ran into this situation. It's gonna cost this."
Yeah.
I do it with the glass work. You know what I mean? I go to a customer car, "Hey, we pulled the glass out, but you got a rush spot here. This is your liability to this shit. Do you want me to continue, or do you want to send the car to a body shop to get the shit repaired?"
Right.
Oh shit, fuck that shit. Like, do what you can do. We're gonna try it the way if you can goddamn make it work. I can't warrant you the glass, but I can make it, to my best ability to make this glass work.
Right.
And that's what I tell you. Like, even with the glass bidder, man, I give you a price before I get to you. And when I get to you and I pull that glass out and you got a fucking rust spot behind the glass, these goddamn big.
Right.
And you don't want to send it to a paint shop because you're trying to make a car show. So you want me to doctor it up. And then down the line, you got water leak issues when I told you from the jump what it is. So don't go try to slick talk to your buddy. Yeah, put the shit in, woo. Bitch, tell that nigga you got that big ass rush spot down there you want me to fix instead of taking it to the body shop.
Well, shout out to you because you put a brand new windshield in my car.
Yeah, I had to get you right. Shit, I ain't want you to talk about me.
I would
Nah,
not.
I just bullshit.
I would
But
not.
I take pride in my shit even when I do fuck up. Like, those will tell you, bro, I be hard on myself when I know I done did a shit ass job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It been plenty of time I done did shit ass job, but you couldn't tell it. But to me, it was shitty. You know what I mean? It wasn't no point that it leaked or anything. It wasn't up to my liking.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what folk got. I don't give a fuck if you work at somebody's shop, man. You gotta take some type of pride in that shit.
Right.
You gotta take some type of pride in that shit. And I'm gonna tell you some shit that I have noticed too. The worker will take pride in the shit, and the boss don't even pay no attention to that shit. They don't even go look at that shit. Like, that's another thing. Man, I know we got to go, KP. You got them the boss at a shop, and you got these niggas working on a car. It's your motherfucking job to go behind your workers to make sure this shit is suitable for your company or your business. How the fuck you gonna send that shit out the door?
Yeah.
I promise you, I ain't throwing my dog under the bus, but he know how I play when it comes down to glass shit.
Right.
It's just part of that shit you got, bruh. Come on. Oh, my worker was asleep and he had 2 hamburgers, so he wasn't thinking straight. Nigga.
What
But
time
it's your
you
shit.
coming back on?
12:20.
Okay, so I got to get this uploaded
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah.
get on
Yeah,
there.
come on back with it, man. I go up first and then I bring you in. You ain't gotta go to bed, I ain't gotta go to bed.
I definitely got to go to bed, but I'm
You
gonna
gotta go to bed.
be on there. I'm gonna
Somebody FaceTime me so we can talk. Fuck it.
I'm gonna get on for
Somebody
a minute,
FaceTime me so
but
we
I
can
gotta
talk.
get this. I gotta get it
I,
uploaded to
I
YouTube.
appreciate it. Appreciate you, KP. It was
But
fun, man. I wish we could do it again.
we will.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something we might need to just do though.
Okay.
Let's take the Crab Trap House and just get a group of folks in there and let's just have a big conversation.
Okay. We can do that. We'll plan it. But I do have an idea, and I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Lat, for letting me pick your brain and get all in your business. You did actually better than I thought you would because I just knew you was gonna say names. So thank you for not.
I
And
ain't, I ain't, I ain't say no name because, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna like Miss Mandrell, she put something in my
Yeah.
ear. Like I could throw you niggas under the goddamn bus, and I'm cocky like that, cause I know it's the truth, and it ain't no fucking lie. Y'all nigga fucked up.
Well,
Y'all nigga, I hear anybody say my name, I'ma goddamn say your name. Nah, I'm just bullshit.
thank you.
I'm like, sure.
Thank you for not. But I
Nah, man.
appreciate you. And yeah,
Do
this was a
right,
great
man.
episode.
Do right. That's all I gotta say. Remember, Big Lad said, do right. Love you, KP. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. They say he love you too.
Thank you. I love him too.
All right.
All right, guys. So if y'all missed any of tonight's episode of Rise and Vibes, you can catch the full replay on YouTube. Also, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and click the link in my bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've now been doing the show for September 2nd will be 5 years of Rise and Vibes. We've been doing it since 2019. So thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's episode of Rise and Vibes. See you next week again, Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Rise and Vibes. Have a good night.